A Connecticut floral designer just helped to decorate the White House this year. My guest is Corinne Smolin, owner of Flower and Twine, a botanical and flower design studio, which was just founded only in August. All right, I want to read something about you. Your career path has been interesting. You worked for a lot of Fortune 500 companies, ESPN, Lego, New York Life, but somehow you find your way out of that into flowers, and it goes back to when you worked in a greenhouse. Your dad had a hardware store. Tell me, when did you just say, I got to walk away from this stuff?
Well, I was walking down 28th Street one day, and I was going through the flower district, and I just felt like I was home, you know, and I was away from technology, I was away from the beeping and the buzzing, and I just felt present for the first time.
You just founded your business, a woman-owned business, which I love, in the state of Connecticut.
Thank you.
But you get to the White House. How did that happen so quickly?
I saw on Facebook, somebody's like, they're opening up calls for volunteer decorators for the White House. They take limited folks. 10,000 people apply for this, you know, and so
here you are.
So I put my hat in the ring, and they said yes.
All right. So how do you start to design for the White House? Did they say we're going to go with this theme or that theme? What happens? Because you're with about 300 others.
You're 300 others,
okay.
And there's actually the First Lady has been working on this since right after the Easter egg roll. So this is a coordinated effort. You show up, and then you get assigned a room with other folks, and we were working on the East Corridor, which is this long corridor which goes from the Rose Garden and the Palm Room. It connects the library, it connects the Vermeil Room. It's this huge open corridor, and there's 40 Christmas trees, and everything has to be, every element, every pearl is glued on by a designer. Everything is tied on, because you're going to have 40,000 people walk through this.
At least.
At least. And even we cut all the Christmas tree skirts, and we made sure everything was covered with this, because the theme this year was this theme, a season of peace and light. So there was a lot of gold and a lot of things reflecting the light. And this hallway is gorgeous, and there's this light kind of streaming in and streaming through. And so we had to create this.
How long did it take you to do this? How long did you have?
We had 3 days.
You had 3 days. So did you sleep on a cot somewhere? Or you...
Well, I was there. It was a full day. You're there at 7 in the morning, and you're ending at 5, and you're working with teams. So it was a lot of effort, and I almost felt like we were elves, but there was so much joy. People were doing it because it's an act of service. And there was one point where we're sitting there, we're hanging up garland, and everybody's, and you know, we're stringing the lights, and it's this. And there's 900 feet of garland. It's a huge job. And then someone just starts singing Christmas carols.
Thank you so much for sharing your experience with us in the White House. Take good care, and good luck with your business.
Oh, thank you so
just
much.
Getting off the ground. And for more on Corinne Smolin and Flower and Twine in Glastonbury, go to WTNH.com or the News 8 app.